The following program is a presentation of the Civil War Broadcasting Network, available on the free YouTube channel General Grant by himself or Dr. E.C. Fields, on the Facebook Kurt Fields as General Ulysses S. Grant, and on various other social media. The website is generalgrantbyhimself.com. This program is one of those presentations in the ongoing series Ulysses S. Grant Bicentennial Moments, wherein General Grant looks at a person, place, or event in the Civil War for reflection and observation. Permission to copy and distribute is given and indeed encouraged. Remember, you are the future of our past. And now, October 22nd, 1865, a letter to Sheridan regarding the French problem. I am General Ulysses S. Grant, and this is a Ulysses S. Grant Bicentennial Moment. I wrote the following letter to General Sheridan regarding the French problem with Maxinillian in Mexico and threatening our national security on October 22, 1865. Major General Philip H. Sheridan, Washington, D.C. Dear General, you are probably aware that I have been absent from Washington for 11 weeks. During that time, your dispatches touching Mexican affairs were received at the office, but none of them forwarded to me. I only read them 2 days ago for the first time. This will answer a seeming negligence in my not replying to you. Immediately on my return from my Western tour, I had a long conversation with the President on Mexican affairs. On that subject, he feels just as I do, in fact, as the whole country does, irrespective of parties. Before I left Washington, I procured a leave of absence for Schofield for the purpose of allowing him to go to Mexico to take service there. I think Mr. Seward has been the stumbling block in the way of his starting. Some correspondence, it is said, is going on with the French government in relation to the withdrawal of French troops from Mexico, which it is necessary to get a reply to before action. The President, however, told me that arrangements were made to supply the Liberal government with arms without regard to their having means to pay for them. There is also, I believe, a prospect on foot to supply Schofield, or whoever goes there, with immigrants who will enlist after they reach Mexican soil. Of this, however, the government knows nothing, and I only learned it from the fact that inquiries have been made of me how far immigration will be prevented. I have no hesitation in saying that I would like to see any amount of assistance given to the Liberals, and if I had my way, I would use United States forces to give to them the Rio Grande country as a base to start from. That is, I would clear out the South Bank for them. This, however, is not permitted. I believe, as is indicated in some of your dispatches, that the Mexicans have no great leader capable of using even the resources at their disposal. It will take some man from the United States to fill the place. Schofield, if he can get the start, is fully equal to the task. When Congress meets, I have but little doubt but the Mexican question will be taken up and the withdrawal of all foreign troops insisted upon. If so, this will settle the whole question. In the meantime, all you can do is to encourage the Liberals to use their greatest exertions until they get aid. If they give up themselves and, like Micawber, wait for something to turn up, they may lose everything. Some of your letters received in my absence I have furnished copies of to the President. Your course and views are heartily concurred in by me, and I am satisfied they are also by the President and Secretary of War. Mr. Secretary of State, I fear, is working against the Liberal cause in Mexico. I hope I do him injustice in this matter. Yours truly, U.S. Grant, Lieutenant General. I'm General Ulysses S. Grant, and this has been a Ulysses S. Grant Bicentennial Moment.